Is that a squirrel? Hello. There's a squirrel out here bouncing around. Hey, Don. Hey, Brandon. Oh, Brandon. I'll tell you. Hold up and I'll tell you. Yes. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. I'm just chilling. I just got home a little while ago. Hey, Gladys. Hey, Siren. I hope you're feeling better, Siren. I'm out here at Starbucks. Which, by the way, I didn't see green coffee. Are they supposed to have green coffee for St. Patrick's weekend? Isn't that tomorrow, St. Patrick's Day? Hey, LMP. Hey, Megan. I think it's tomorrow, isn't it? I saw a bunch of kilts. People walking around in kilts. Oh, thank you, Patty. Yes, I'll get into that in just a second. So, gather it around.
No, no chance. No, no dance. No, no chance. No, no dance. No, no chance. Give me second chances.
That's so cool!
I won! Yay! Ow! Ow! My
It is very lush, LMP. So, I was I don't know why I always do this to myself. Well, I didn't do it last time, like moving way out far away from where I lived before, but now I'm gonna do it again. And so I was gonna move. There's this old apartment building I used to live in my 20s, and they used to film Perry Mason. I think it was films or episodes in the building. It was built a long time ago, and they have like a clubhouse on the rooftop and a fitness center up there and stuff like that. But my car got stolen when I lived down there. And I mean, I didn't have a nice car back then, but it was found in a parking lot like it was almost a month later with all these parking tickets on it because I didn't pay extra to like park in the building in the garage. But to do that, it would have been like an additional $200 a month. Plus, it doesn't include Wi-Fi. Plus, the rent was higher there. So this other place I clicked on, I was like, wait a minute. It was way cheaper and Wi-Fi's included. And I told him, I'm like, well, he's like, are you a gamer? Do you stream or anything? And I told him I do YouTube and stuff. And he said, you just request a modem so it runs quicker, but it'll still be free. And parking in that building's only $75 a month, which is cheap because I do not want to park out on the streets. Because when you do that, it's normally you have to like go down and get a permit, all that shit. It's annoying. Otherwise, you only have a couple of hours to park in a space, and it's just stupid. Happy Sunday, Sky Maiden. Yes, Robin. So they have a fitness room that's not that big, so I might keep my gym membership, but it's on the 8th floor. Luckily, it doesn't have a balcony because even though I've gone bungee jumping tons of times, I'm scared of heights. Uh, And I was like, oh, good, it doesn't have a balcony. But then, right when you walk out into the hallway, you can go down the fire escape, which is outside. It's cement. And if you look over, it's really scary. Um, oh, happy birthday to your daughter tomorrow. Oh, hold on. And it's Gladys's husband's birthday tomorrow. Oh, well, happy birthday to both of them tomorrow. That's fantastic. Okay, Sky Maiden, I'm on my way. I'm all packed up and ready to go. And speaking of that, I had put because you guys know my aunt's moving out of state, so I've been like stressing like where I'm gonna. I was even looking at like roommate options, which is kind of like single white female kind of stuff, kind of scary. And then so yesterday, I was talking to the guy. He's really cool, uh, the manager of the apartments, and he was like, "Yeah, the 8th floor. I think it has 12 floors total." And he was like, "Oh, you put the 29th of this month to move in?" I was like, "Yeah." And I thought he was going to be like, "Oh, yeah, we can't do that." He was like, if I put you in for the 25th, you'll get 6 weeks of rent for free. I was like, sign me up. So shit. It's going to be, God, that's not even that's like a week away. A little over a week away. Yes, Don. And the windows are like pretty much from the ceiling to to the floor. And I wasn't going to get a little chihuahua, but those windows don't have screens in them. And it's some scary shit when you walk up to those windows. So I might just, yeah, you can have animals, Patty. Uh, I don't know. I still might get a chihuahua and just never open the windows. Like a teacup one, but I'm definitely getting a hamster again. So that's good. But yeah, I wanted to update you guys. And my friend Marvin that can use zip wire. I mean, I could go across to the parking garage that'll be across from my apartment, put a wire up. I could give it a try. Might get evicted real quick though. Oh, thank you, Malibu. Yes, it's I was reading reviews on that place and it scared me at first. One review said that somebody jumped from the um, rooftop, but you can't even access the rooftop if you're not an employee, so that was bullshit. I know I love chihuahuas. Yeah, it looked like I already moved in. That was the model apartment, Brandon. But he let me go in my actual one that I'm going to be moving into just so I could check it out. And I love it because it's wood floors, except in the bedroom. Um, but yeah, I was reading reviews like, oh, the building stinks and all this. And no, the building smells wonderful. It's clean. It's nice. It's a nice area. They have Windows safety guards you can get. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, because I really want a dog. So I'll make it work. Oh, you're allergic to chihuahuas? They're feisty little shits, I'll tell you that right now. But yeah, it'll be perfect. And plus, the other one that I was looking for in the old building was only a studio apartment. And I love studios. Like, that's what I had there before. But, I mean, it's more room, you know? So get a Maltese. They're smart, easy to train, and wee no shedding. Maltese. I'm trying to think what that looks like, Net Detective. A goat? Dude, I'd have a whole farm up in that bitch if I could. Yeah, but my friend Marvin, we hadn't seen each other in like 15 years. So he's like, I'll go look at the apartment with you. And so, yeah, we did that. And then he was like, I have a karaoke machine at my house. So I have friends that live in the area. So that's good. So he's saying karaoke. And I spent the night last night. That was fun. Um, yeah. And Patty, Chihuahuas and Wiener dogs are the two of the most aggressive dogs, the top two on the list. And I've had Chiweenies, which is a mix of both, and they're very territorial. I would love to get a pet monkey. Corgi. Do you mind me asking the range for a one bedroom? I can't find affordable housing. I'm basically homeless in the States. Had to come to Mexico and it's getting more dangerous. Malibu, these ones are starting at like 1100. I got a deal though, so I think they went back to 1200 because I snatched the last one. I snatched it up. It's all white hair. Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Maltese. Do they kind of have like is that what Locomai has? I'm pretty sure that's what Locomai has is Maltese. Or maybe they're corgis, I don't know. I've only mainly had like a beagle, which was probably the best dog I ever had in my life. Beagles are such good dogs. She was, I mean, she was more well behaved than I am. She never barked, which is kind of bad because even if, when the pizza man would come, she'd just go to the door and look at him all quiet, wagging her tail. Yeah, it's not bad at all, Patty, because the studio apartment I was looking at is like almost 1300, and that's smaller than this one bedroom. So it doesn't have a washer and dryer in it, but oh, you have a beagle? I love beagles. Is it a boy or a girl, Kendra? Um, it's the washer and dryer downstairs. You can reserve them on your phone, and then you just pay, you scan the QR code, and it's like you operate it on your phone, which is cool. You can't pay more than 800. Okay, yeah, and um, I think they have like programs and stuff for that. Oh, okay, Lokamai has Maltese. Yes, she has a little family. The mom, I think it's the mom, the dad, and the daughter. They're friggin' adorable. Aw, thank you, Oscar, for being a member for 45 months. Stop ignoring the Frenchies. French, well, look at that. Hold on, we got to highlight that one. Look at that Frenchie. Oh my God, look at that face. So cute. Oh, a boy beagle. All beagles are amazing. I had a girl, her name was Butters. And then after Cody and I broke up, she passed away about a year or two ago. Hey, Honest Abe. Another thing, monkeys are illegal in Colorado, but you can have monkeys in Wyoming. My friend had a monkey. I think he lived in, was it Louisiana or Mississippi? And every birthday, her name was Charlie. She was a little girl. And I have a video in my phone. I'll have to show you guys. And every birthday, she would send me a happy birthday video. And she's so cute. I think she was oh God, God, shit, I can't think of the name. It's a really weird name. It's not a spider monkey. Cat, yeah, I would get cats because I do miss Gizmo and Phoenix. I just don't like this, especially in an apartment. I don't like the smell of a cat box. Even in our big house, I didn't like the smell. And yes, even when you clean it often, it's like, I don't know. I don't think I could do a cat, even though they're freaking adorable. You're on every voucher list in San Diego County and constantly applying to places for low income disabled. Well, keep me updated. Let me know. Let me know if you find anything. And I'll keep my eyes. I don't know what area you're looking for, but cats are amazing. I mean, Gizmo, he's a little character, man. He's so cute. And it's crazy that he loves getting soaked in water. Thank you, Sky Maiden. I think you've been a member way longer than that, but I think it resets. You had two beagles, black labs, Dobermans, is a Dobby a Doberman mix? Dobby mix. Four Pomeranians, those are little assholes, but they're adorable. And a Basset Hound. Yeah, cat litter, even like right after they go to the bathroom, it's gross. How about a gorilla? Yeah, I don't think those are allowed anywhere. I think they'll won't a gorilla maul your entire face off. Havanese? Havanese. I don't know if I know what that is. That what's in that picture right there? Because if it is, that's freaking adorable. I would love a mini pig. That would be awesome. And yes, pigs. I know that pigs will eat humans. I'm pretty sure. That's what I hear, anyways. You know, true crime. There's a creator in the true crime community. He has a spider monkey. Oh yeah, I thought of getting a parakeet too. I might get a parakeet and a hamster because I love birds. Or a cockatiel. I think cockatiels might live a little bit longer, but yeah, hedgehog, fish. Fish are hard to clean, but they're adorable. Used to have a black chihuahua back in the days. Yeah, chihuahuas are definitely they're definitely family dogs, and they will pick their favorite owner. And if you fuck with their favorite owner, they will. They think that they're a pit bull, and they will come for you. Pigs eat everything except teeth. Ew! Oh, a black chow. I had a black chow lab mix. His name was Grizzly Bear growing up, and he was the family dog throughout my entire childhood. Where's the join link? I think it's in the description. Aaron. Welcome, Aaron. Your son got you a cat. It's a tabby. A tabby. A tabby is an orange cat, right? Justin has a spider monkey. Pigs will eat humans. Well, that's good to remember. uh, yeah, monkeys are little shits, though. I think my friend had to get rid of Charlie, which is really sad because he was moving, and I think the place he moved to didn't allow monkeys. You had a Mina bird when you were a child. Birds have nasty poop. Birds can be little assholes too, though. I had two parakeets. The male was Hollywood, and he was beautiful, like white with blue. And then Sierra, named after the singer Sierra that I love, she was the green bird. And one day I walked inside, and he was hopping on her as she was laying down at the bottom because somehow she broke her wing. So he was finishing her off. I thought he was murdering her, but he was putting her out of her misery. So he'd go to the top of the cage and cannonball to the bottom and just jump on her until she was gone. I was screaming bloody murder. I was like, "Ah!" And my boyfriend Michael at the time back then, he didn't know what to do, so he took care of it though. I can't deal with animals passing away like that, which I'm sure the haters will run with that story too, and now putting pictures of dead birds up. You dicks. Hey Amber, love you. Hey, me too. You look good today, Aunt Sally. You look hot. Sorry, hold on. I'm coming inside. It's kind of cold outside. A true crime case about a woman called Susan took a homeless person to work for, wait a minute, shot them and fed. Are you saying she killed the homeless person and fed them to pigs? Chihuahuas are fiercely protective. Technically, they were your kids' dogs. Yeah, I like. Oh, Don K says hi, Aunt Sally. Tabby is an orange cat, and most of your tabbies are males. Yeah, Don K on my YouTube. She says hi. She said hello. Hello, dear. Um, you have one cat, and he's a good boy. One scoop once a day. Yeah, you gotta scoop that stuff immediately. You could also put carpet powder because they have that litter freshener, but I mean, carpet powder kind of works the same, just as long as it's good for animals, like animal safe. Um, but yeah, I like animals that have attitudes, no matter what animal it is, like bossy little shits. It's just cute. And big dogs are always like the most loving, gentle, kind. It's the little fuckers you got to look out for because they think they run everything. Which, by the way, pray for my my parents have my old dog Christina, and she has a hole in her heart, and she was just at the vet the other day. So if you guys can pray for her, I think she's like 13 years old, and I haven't seen her in a long time. So I heard male tabbies can get up to 16 in height, 16 inches. Holy shit! Oh, thank you, Chowder. Blue just woofed at me to donate. Aw, thank you, little Frenchie, with your beautiful blue eyes. How about a possum? My parents in Kansas, they have possums that come into their patio that they let in to keep out of the cold. And they smell really bad. I take after my parents in that sense. They'll take in any, even if it was a mountain lion, they'd probably let it come into their patio. There was a guy in Canada that used to kill people and feed him to his pigs he owned. Oh, hold on, we gotta look this shit up. Hold on a minute. Let me get on my computer real fast because for those of you who haven't seen the apartments, I want to show you those too. So hold on a second. We're learning. See, that's kind of not good because we're giving people ideas, but it's interesting that people do that shit. But you got to do what you got to do, huh? Go look up Norwegian cats. Okay, hold on. I'm getting on my computer. We're gonna look up the pig stuff too because that's crazy. Oh, I love Maine Coons. Mix with your Mr. Beans that passed 3 years ago. Aw, animals don't stay around long enough. I think they teach us stuff though. Like, even if you're an asshole and you're an animal owner, you're still a good person on some level because they teach us. You love Ice Age and them possums were hilarious. Ooh, happy Sunday, Wildflower. starting it from the top, but hope you're doing well and had a good weekend. I had a great weekend. I had a good, productive weekend. So hopefully the week goes good, and I will find out tomorrow. The only thing that's going to keep me from moving on the 25th is if they say my deposit is higher, because as people know, I filed bankruptcy, almost 3 years ago now, 2 years ago. But I mean, my credit's not terrible, so I'm hoping that that goes good. Okay, hold on. I'm going to StreamYard. Yeah, but if you got to get rid of something, Amber, you got to get rid of it. Might as well get yourself a pack of pegs. Oh, I'm sorry, Sky Maiden. It's really sad. Mr. Beans. Dawn, didn't you send me a video of Mr. Beans? Didn't you tag me in a video, like, wasn't it a couple years ago? Maybe not, because if it was 3 years ago, I think it was a different one. His name is Robert Pickens? Pitchens? Oh, the serial killer is? Hold on, let's see. I'm going to join StreamYard on my desktop. So give me a second. Oh, that was Butch. Okay, yeah. I had one time, I don't know what happened to the girl. I think her name was Jen on here. She named her dog after me. So far I've had a dog and a chicken named after me. Save Squawky and Robbie. All right, so go here. All right, hold on. It's going to glitch for a second. I'm going to echo. Oh. All right. Oh, shit. Hold on. Help. Okay, I think I got it. Can you guys hear me? I think you can. That's when you know you've made it. Yeah, it was a couple of years ago, and this girl was like, "Hey, I got a stray dog, and he's really cute." She sent me a video of him. She's like, "Is it weird if I name him after you, Robbie?" I was like, "That's fucking adorable." I don't think she got to keep him though. I think she had to get rid of him. But everyone just throws us to the side as Robbies. Assholes. Okay, so let me show you this first. Hold on, I was getting a text. What? What? What is this? Oh, hold on. I'm reading something interesting. Oh, wow. Hold on. Oh, okay. Sorry. I just got a very interesting text. You don't want to know. You don't want to know. All right, let me share my screen. So this is the apartment. You dropped a link to Mr. Bean's video. Oh, okay. There is another woman called Susan as well who killed and fed her victims to pigs. She even shit herself. She even shit herself in the interrogation room. Her hygiene was that bad. What? Wait a minute. Was her hygiene bad because she shit herself? Amber, hold on. Amber, I'll tell you. Hold on a minute. Amber, check our little group text. Just read this. Okay. Okay, there you go, Amber. Why don't you go check that out? Luckily, I keep antibiotics on standby, bitch. Hey, Lipstick and Sofrito, it's good to see you. Pets do limit your life some. I don't like to board mine. I don't know what I'd do without them. Yeah, Net, I'm like a homebody when it comes to pets. So, Amber, did you see that? Yeah. Wow. You have a brother named Robbie as well? Oh, see, I'm a Robert at birth, and I even had somebody from high school when MySpace came out, and he got mad at me and unfriended me because my nieces started calling me Robbie all the time. So everybody started calling me Robbie, like all my friends. So I just started going by Robbie, and he got mad because I started going by the name Robbie and I spelled it the same as him. He got so mad that he actually changed the spelling of his name. Oh God, Don, do I want to know? You're recovering from a Reuben. Wait a minute. A Reuben mastopexy procedure. Oh, a breast lift with fat transfer, basically. Oh, okay. So everything's good. There's no cancer or anything like that. Hopefully you're all good there. It's just like a kind of like a tummy tuck, but for tits. Isn't that interesting, Amber? All I got to say to that is, nah. Okay, here's the apartment. Oh, fuck. Sorry about that. Wow. Shit. Where did it go? Hold on a minute. I'm sorry. Okay, so this is the building. So mine will be on the 8th floor on this side of the building. So this is the side that faces the street. So this is the model, which basically, I mean, looks exactly the same, except obviously I'm not going to have that furniture in there. Aunt Sally's giving me her couch, and then I have this bed, so I won't have to go back to my old house and get the other bed. So there you go. I love like the light fixtures. I thought it was skylights on every floor. I'm like, how the hell is there a skylight on every floor? But it's the way the lights are built into the ceiling. See those? Like the skylight looking thing? Those are like the light fixtures. It's like it glows instead of like direct, terrible overhead lighting. You know what I'm saying? And I like that the windows, it's like a lot of good natural lighting. And check that out. I love like the tile on the walls. It's very, what do you call it? Urban? It's very urban. I dig it. And the tiles in the bathroom, I like those. Those are cute. And check out that sink, y'all. Isn't that cool? And then the bedroom is the only part that has carpet. I'm only going to put my bed in there and like my dresser. I'll put like my vlogging desk in the living room. So that's that. Isn't that cool? Hold on. Now let me go remove. All right. Isn't that cool? Hey, Peach. Love you, Peach. Hey, Jerry D. Thank you, Jerry D. I'm terrified and excited. Yeah, the long windows, but the only thing is on the 8th floor, there's no screen. No, Nicole, I got the apartment. I put my move-in date for the 29th of this month, and he was like, if you move it to the 25th, then you'll get the deal for 6 weeks free of rent. And the way they do it is they put it as a credit on like so you can't like cash it out as cash. It specifically goes towards the rent. So they give you like $1,600 and you can split it up however you want, but I'm just going to apply it to the whole first beginning of the rent. Screw it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Tam Tam. Yeah, so I'm excited for that. Wait a minute. Oh, no cancer. That's good. Lipstick and Sofrito. You just had deflated your boobs. Had them lifted. That's awesome. And back fat transferred instead of implants or lipo. I had back loose fat and skin in my into my boobs for firm. I didn't even know they could do that. That's awesome. Thank you, Gladys. Hold on. I'm seeing some people don't have wrenches that I don't think when I took my break, that was even before I moved. Amber, I'm reading your text. I'm seeing some wrenches are gone. Nice place. Congrats. Where do you put your chickens? Aw, I wish I could have chickens. See, now, and I know haters will probably run with this, but I don't. That's fine. So I was reading some of the like reviews on this building, and I think it's people. Yes, it is pet friendly. I think it's people that either got evicted or they're just angry, so they were leaving like terrible, like this building smells terrible and blah, blah and it's infested with bugs and all this shit. I mean, it didn't smell. I was bringing this to the guy's attention. I'm like, the reviews were kind of scaring me, and he's like, oh yeah, those people probably just hate us. So, and if it does have bugs, you guys know I love insects, so just welcome the cockroaches. Hey, Jax. I need a mailing address so I can send a housewarming gift. Aw. You know what? Maybe because, I do need to, I'm going to have to start over with like plates. I'm going to be ghetto for a while and just do like paper plates and shit, because I'm a bachelor. I'm just going to have to do it like ghetto style. Maybe I'll make a fucking, what do you call that? What do you call a wish list on Amazon? And maybe I'll just put like toilet paper and shit. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to take that toilet paper from that public restroom and stuff it up my shirt, because that's how I'm gonna have to roll for a while. Yeah, I'm good, Azza. I'm doing real good. Yes, I love. What's Amber's chicken's name? Chicken Lady she has the darling chickie. I forget the Amber one. What did she name yours, Amber? Sorry you're having to move, but hope you'll be happy. Yeah, it's good. And there's peace, within my old living area. Like there's peace. So that's good too. Because, obviously me moving wasn't for good reasons, but do an Amazon or a Walmart wish list. Yeah, and I mean, I'm gonna go to Dollar Tree and stock up. Like they have dishes. I don't think the pans are the greatest at Dollar Tree, but stock up on like cleaning supplies and all sorts of shit over there. So, okay, hold on. I'm gonna look up this pig person. Killer who fed. Oh my god, I didn't even have to type in the full thing. It finished it for me. Okay, Robert Picton. This is on Wikipedia. Holy shit. Hold on a minute. Stop screen share. Thank you, LMP. Thank you. Walmart's actually cheaper than the dollar stores. Yeah, Jerry D, our Dollar Trees now, like they have like the $5 section. Some things are $10. 5 and below, I think we do. Yeah. If I do make a wish list, I'll make it super cheap ass shit. Like I'm not a fancy, I don't need fancy stuff. I don't need name brands, none of that shit. Okay. Robert Picton. Let's see this sick bastard. So that's what he looks like. That was him in 1996. Okay, so I think he's a Scorpio, by the way, so watch out for them. Oh, he died May 31st in Quebec last year at the age of 74, but it says he's also known as the pig farmer killer or butcher. He was Canadian. I'm telling you, you got to watch out for the Canadians. After dropping out of school, he left a butcher's apprentice to begin working full-time at his family's pig farm and inherited. All right, let's get to the good shit. This is what I wanted to see. Between 1995 and 2001, he's believed to have murdered at least 26 women, many of them prostitutes. He confessed to 49 murders to an undercover RCMP officer disguised as a cellmate. Oh, that's a good idea. Saying, he didn't make it to his goal, guys. He wanted to make it to 50 victims. God, they couldn't just keep him out for one more. Jesus. Selfish fucking asshole. Just kidding. He thought he was caught because he got sloppy. So in 2007, he was convicted on 6 counts of second-degree murder and sentenced to life. No possibility of parole. That sounds fair. Hold on, I want to see where it gets to the part where they're talking about the pigs. Hold on, let me scroll down. He was charged with the attempted murder of a sex worker named Wendy Lynn Eistetter, who he had stabbed 4 times during an altercation at the farm. First of all, what was that sex worker doing at the farm? Maybe he rented her and took her back. Oh, she survived. She told the police he had handcuffed her and that she escaped after suffering several lacerations. She had disarmed him, stabbed him with his weapon. Oh, wow. Is this... Hold on. Let me go back to the chat. Is this made into a movie by any chance? I've never heard of it either, LMP. I've just heard of people doing that, like feeding their victims to pigs. Okay, I'm going to look up Susan Monica after this one. He got sloppy. Somebody on Wikipedia has jokes. Okay, so hold on. Before I look up this Susan lady, I want to see... Oh my God, he was released on $2,000 bond. Guess they weren't taking that seriously, huh? Okay, so discovery and investigation. This is what I want to see. My God, there's a lot of female victims. So in the meantime, all the buildings on the property except a small barn had been demolished. Forensic analysis proved difficult because the bodies may have been left to decompose or to be eaten by insects and pigs on the farm. Jesus, what kind of insects were there? My God. So forensics brought in heavy equipment, 250-foot flat conveyor belts, and soil sifters to find traces of human remains. On March 10th, 2004, the government revealed that Picton may have ground up human flesh and mixed it with... Holy shit. This motherfucker was making meat pies, y'all. This motherfucker think he's Sweeney Todd. He mixed it with pork that he sold to the public. The province's health authority later issued a warning? As Meryl Streep says in Death Becomes Her, now a warning? Another claim was made that he fed the bodies directly to his pigs. I'm never eating meat again. In 2003, a preliminary hearing was held, and the clothes and rubber boots that Picton had been wearing during the Eistetter assault were seized by police, put in a storage locker, and lab testing showed on that clothing that there was DNA of 2 women on there, Borehaven and Ellis. Can you imagine getting a warning? Hold on, let me go back to the chat. Absolutely. I actually had a vegetarian breakfast sandwich at Starbucks today. Good choice. Good choice. Can you imagine like just living, I don't know, in a small town or just anywhere, and you just think you're buying pork, which by the way, I don't eat pork, so I wouldn't have to worry about this, to find out that there's a warning that someone's grinding up human flesh and putting it in with that? That's disgusting. Straight from scary stories to tell. That's nasty stories, which by the way, my brother used to watch Faces of Death all the time. I don't know if you guys remember that shit. It was disgusting. They're actually making a movie out of Faces of Death now. Oh, there is a movie. Okay, thank you, Don. I'm gonna have to watch that. But they're making a movie. It's a kind of like Scream, but it's a killer that's obsessed with the Faces of Death movies, and he's like killing people in the same manner. So it should be interesting. All right, let me look up the other one. Hold on. So now we're going to look up Susan. Let me scroll up to get the name again. LMP says, look up Susan Monica. All right. I'm assuming her last name's not Robbie. I think you were just... Okay, Susan Monica. Oh, whoops. Susan Monica. Oh, right on the top here. Serial killer. Wow. All right. So let's go to her Wikipedia and I'll share the screen. How did we get on this conversation, by the way? This was all just from talking about getting a pet pig. 2011, the pig form is about him. Okay. Sex workers always getting the bad end of the deal. I know. Jesus. And they run special deals and everything, and that's what they get. So selfish. All right, let me close some windows here. Okay. So this one is Susan Monica. It's all your fault, LMP. Damn you. Okay, so this one says she was born July. Oh, she's a Cancer. You got to watch out for them. Cancers and Canadians. Talking about you, Nikki. She's both of them. Okay, so she's a former sailor. I mean, that's easy, I think, to get away with those type of crimes, in the ocean period, probably. Because wait a minute, do laws even apply in the ocean? Because the ocean's not owned by any certain country, is it? I've never thought of that. Hey, Rachel. Hold on, let me go over to the chat. Oh, you're a Cancer, Jerry? Well, I'm a crazy Gemini, and there is a serial killer that I share a birthday with. He's the one that they based the Scream movies off of. The, what's his name? They call him something Ripper. I forget the name, but I share a birthday with him. But yeah, I mean, does anybody own the ocean? What laws apply when you're on a ship? Is it the country that ship came from? It falls under maritime law. Like Marines? Is that what that is, Robin? I'm sorry. I've never thought of that before. Like if you were to, let's say that you went on a boat. Okay, let's say you sail off on your own boat with another person and that person goes overboard and disappears and you didn't do anything. Who would investigate that? Oh, you share Michael Jackson's birthday. That's not bad. I think I'd rather have that one for sure. So maritime, I'm going to have to look up. Hold on. Let me go to another screen and look up maritime law, if I'm even saying that correctly. All right. So body of law that governs. Is it admiralty law? That's what popped up when the body of law that governs nautical issues and private maritime disputes. No, hold on. Oh, yeah, I guess it is called. Hold on, let me go back over to the chat. Jason Mraz, Glenn Dasnig, and June Carter's birthday. Oh, I also share John Wayne's birthday. That's why my middle name is Wayne. Okay. You believe it would go to the Coast Guard? The fish, they have something to eat. The Coast Guard will investigate. Your dad's retired and your brother and other family members are all ex-coasties. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Each country has jurisdiction over their coastal waters up to a certain number of miles out. What if it's the middle of the ocean? Because when I look up maritime law, it just says admiralty law. Oh, so it's the same thing. Admiralty law or maritime law is a body of law that governs nautical issues and private maritime disputes. Admiralty law consists of both domestic law and maritime activities and private international law governing the relationships between private parties operating or using ocean-going ships. Okay. So there is something. So we can't just hop on a boat with our enemies and say, oopsie, whoops. Okay, investigated by the Coast Guard. Gotcha. All right, so let's get back to this Susan bitch. So she got the public's attention after being convicted of murdering two men at her residence in rural Weimar, Oregon, or Wimmer, Oregon, I think. I don't know. Um, both workers had worked as handymen on her farm. What is up with these farmers? They went missing under mysterious circumstances. Okay, I always want to get down to the bottom of why. I mean, obviously, the guy that was killing sex workers has some sort of fetish. Maybe she had a handyman fetish. I don't know. I mean, don't we all? Shit. So it says they had gone missing in 2012 and 2013. In both cases, here we go. Monica dismembered the victims before feeding portions of their remains to her farm pigs. Partial remains of the two men were discovered at her residence after authorities interrogated her for identity theft. These bitches are always committing other crimes, and that's why they're getting caught. They completely get away with murder, right? But then they get like that's like the murderer that my parents had move into my house when I was a kid. When my parents kicked him out and he moved in with that other guy, he tied the guy up, shot him in the back of the head, and then the house lit on fire. So then Damien, the guy that lived with us, he was 18, he starts driving to Texas and he got pulled over for speeding. Oh, you don't know the story, Don? Hold on, I'll tell you. He got pulled over for speeding. And so when the cop came up, he said, "Okay, I did it. I killed him, but I didn't light the house on fire." Supposedly that was from a cigarette and he was just in a hurry. But yes, the quick gist of the story is my mom, whether it's animals or people, she always helped. Like she even had a homeless guy living in a camper in our driveway for a little bit just to help him. But she worked at a grocery store and there was this guy named Damien who was homeless outside. And he was telling her, I got kicked out of the house just because I turned 18. My parents wanted me out and I have nowhere to go. So my mom gets him a job at her store, but he works at a different location. And keep that in mind because that's key for who he ends up killing. So she brings him to our house overnight and then drops him off at the homeless shelter. But he calls and he's like, "I'm being harassed at the homeless shelter. I'm really scared." So my mom and dad go pick him up and let him share a room with none other than myself. Okay. And I think I was about 12 or 13 years old. So we put twin beds in the room and he lived with us for, I don't know, like 4 or 5 months, something like that. And I would tell my parents, I'm like, he called them ma'am and sir and was very polite. And I was like, Mom, when you guys leave, he's really mean to me. He, it's like kid things, but he would take my Nintendo from me and he was really mean and he wouldn't let me play my own stuff. And then it's petty, but my Halloween candy went missing. I'm like, I'm telling you, he stole my Halloween candy. So, anyways, one night I wake up and it's just the middle of the night and it's pitch black in my room. And I look over and there's like the light of, I don't know, a street light or the moon shining over on his face. And he's sitting up. Hold on. Let me show you. He's sitting up in the bed like this. And he's staring at me. And I like froze. And so I told my parents, I'm like, he was sitting up, just sitting there creepy, staring at me in my bed. And they're like, "No, he wasn't. He probably had to get up to pee," because he was so nice to everybody except for me. So finally, like my parents, something happened and they end up saying, "You need to find a place to live." So he moves in with this guy named Ron, who worked, I think, in the butcher block or the deli at Albertsons, the grocery store. And so when he moves, my parents are going through the stuff and they find my Halloween candy hidden. He did steal it. And he was watching me in my sleep. Yes, the mohawk is back. So then, like, I don't know. I know it was after Christmas time because it was around Christmas. God, it might have even been on Christmas. I don't remember. But we get at our door and they're asking my mom, "Do you know where Damien is?" Whatever. Ron has been murdered, shot in the back of the head. And So they bring my mom in and interrogate her. After they find him and arrest him, he tells the cops that my mom and him were having an affair and all this wild story, and she helped plan the murder and all the shit. And they interrogated the shit out of my mom. And my mom was like screaming at them, like, I took this guy in to help him. So they let her go and shit. Come to find out, which, by the way, he just got out of prison, I think, last year. Come to find out, he was not kicked out of his home just because he turned 18. He was on the run because he was SAing young children in his neighborhood that he lived in. So, I mean, that would explain probably why he, was staring at me in the night and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, he was convicted, and but he said he did everything else. He just didn't light the house on fire. So there's that. So anyways, where was I? So I know what it's like to live with a killer, and he was crazy. I'm telling you, they could make a movie from that, because the way he treated me when my parents weren't home was scary. You keep having dreams the houses you live in has bodies underground, really strange. That might be your intuition. Ooh, Dawn, do you have a killer story too? Yeah, but I mean, that's just how my mom and my dad always have been. They always helped. Like, they helped me a lot. They bought my first apartment for me and paid for everything. They even paid for my rent. I didn't even pay rent. So they've just always been, overly kind people when it comes to that kind of stuff. Ooh, yeah, that is a good idea, looking at the land records. All right, let's get back to Susan, folks. Okay? Shit. So let's see. So she was in the Navy in the Vietnam War, and she purchased a 20-acre farm in Oregon. She ran a business called White Queen Construction. She employed handyman. Oh my God. So this was a guy that she employed. He was 59 years old. He was a handyman on her farm, and he disappeared sometime in 2012 under mysterious circumstances. And then Robert Haney, a 56-year-old handyman, also disappeared. Did she think nobody was going to come looking for them? I mean, come on. But it says in 2014, upon searching her residence, they discovered evidence of human remains, which prompted a full search of the property. They found Robert Haney. Okay, so they found two individuals. They found Robert and they found Delicino. Oh my God, the state of Monica's property was squalid with significant piles of garbage, animal bones, and no running water or sewage system. That's fucking disgusting. They spent 3 weeks searching her 20-acre farm, digging over 50 holes in the land, searching for additional evidence of potential victims, but they found no additional remains. The pigs that Monica kept on the farm were subsequently euthanized. Why the fuck did they have to be euthanized? It's not their fault. That pisses me off. A former resident claimed he had witnessed Monica feed deceased house pets and livestock to the pigs on different occasions. Okay, I'm fucking dead. I am done. Your aunt's house was built on an orphanage cemetery. Ooh. Oh, your sister was married to the brothers that killed the girl in Greeley, Colorado, way back in either the 70s or the 80s. Wow. Rephrase it. Your sister was married to the brother of the two brothers that murdered a girl in Greeley years ago. Wow. What was her name? I'm trying to think if I think I've heard of something happening in Greeley. Her house was haunted by 3 children. To this day, certain times of the year, you can hear them crying in the back room. Oh, fuck that shit. Nope, I'm good. I am good. Was the girl's name Candy? Is that what you're saying, Amber? The girl in Greeley? The case on Riverdale Road is really interesting. The girl that she placed an ad, I think it was on Craigslist, because she wanted to unalive herself, but she didn't want to do it herself. She wanted someone to kill her on Riverdale Road, which is known as like the most haunted road in Denver. I think he shot her, but he was arrested. I forget her name. Mexi did a paranormal investigation on that. Aw, that's really sad, Rachel, that they had to euthanize the pigs. Like, what the? It's all they were doing was receiving whatever food was given to them. It's not their fault. That's sad. Um, as well, they were all complaining of a disgusting smell coming from your kitchen sinks. Ooh, yeah, they say if you have like a demon or your house is haunted, you can get like a rotting smell of death, just out of nowhere. It's really weird when I smell cigarette smoke, especially at my Aunt Sally's, because nobody smokes around here. Sometimes I'll just smell it. I told my aunt it freaked me out when Oscar was here. I was in the bathroom, and my cousin Bobby, I think she was at her boyfriend. So I was in the bathroom and I hear on the bathroom door, I was like, hang on, I'm almost done in here. I thought it was Oscar. And then we have there's a motion sensor in the hallway, but the light wasn't on. So when I left the bathroom, I was like, I'm done. Sorry you were knocking, but Oscar was like, I wasn't knocking. It was creepy. And then what was this? Like 2 weeks ago, I was in bed and it felt like someone tapped on my back and I rolled over and there was nothing there. Come to find out the guy upstairs just passed away. I'm telling you, I'm intuitive. Okay? I feel shit. I feel shit. You smell pot outside a lot. Me too. It's Colorado. Fuck. Ever since they legalized that shit, people just smoke it nonstop. So, anyways, that's my spiel. Wish me luck. I will make a wish list. Yeah, and just wish me luck on everything. Wait, are you talking about the killer in that my parents let in, Amber? They could make a movie out of that shit. I wonder where he is now, because now he is out. I'm guessing he's probably in a halfway house, because I think you got to be there for a while, and he's probably going to be on parole for quite some time. Yes, happy St. Patrick's Day. Sage the new place. I will definitely do that because this building was built in the 70s. And I don't get evil vibes from the place, but it definitely has an energy to it, that's for sure. Oh, the killer story. I told that story on my channel. I have a video up on it. God, way back in the very beginning of my channel. I think it's called I Lived with a Killer or something. Hold on. Give me a second. I think I tell it more in detail in or maybe it's called Murderer. I lived with a murderer. Let's see. It's got to be in my old school, way back in the day. Oh God. Whatever happened to that fucking annoying ass Fit of Crime bitch? She just popped up when I searched for it. That lady was so annoying. She had her nose so far up everyone's fucking ass on here. I can't stand that woman. You know those people that are just on the outskirts? They never associate with anybody, but they got the biggest fucking mouths, they know people. It's nobody cares about your opinion, yet you were so fixated on shit. Maybe she finally pulled the stick out of her ass and fucking left YouTube. Did everyone a favor. Yeah, Rachel, it's somewhere in my old videos. She was up your ass all the time. Oh yeah, Amber, way back in the day, when I was doing that first sobriety journey, this bitch wouldn't get off my nuts. She was like, it's nobody's responsibility to help you and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bitch, when did I say it was anyone's responsibility? And she was just she's just a bitter twat. That's putting it nicely. If you're listening, walkie-talkie, Fit of Crime, cunt, I'm glad you're not on here anymore because she's a bitch. You have cats, so you wouldn't know if your house was haunted or not. Cats and ghosts are similar. As soon as the lights go out, you start hearing noises, and That thing's knocking over. Cats are little shits, aren't they? Thank you, LMP. Hold on a second. Now this is going to bug me before I go. Let's go to videos, and then I can filter to the oldest ones. So it's called... God, maybe it's on private or something. I don't know. Hold on, I gotta share this. Just look at how innocent I was before YouTube corrupted the fuck out of me. Let's just click on one of these. Oh, I have one about low testosterone. Look at how innocent. Watch, I'm gonna push play. Oh, look, there's Sandra and my aunts. Let's hear my paranormal experience, okay? Look at this analyzer. Holy shit. All right, let's do this one. Somebody was asking me, look at my because I had made a video about how ghosts should wear clothes. And yeah, I know people may think I'm crazy because I said that I've had experiences with like ghosts in my life and stuff, and they were actually wearing clothes. And you probably think I'm crazy, and I mean, I am a little bit crazy. I used to breastfeed my stuffed animals when I was little, but that's just because I care about all of God's creatures. But I'll get into my ghost stories when I was little more, but like one of the creepiest ones I had, I'd like your opinion on it because I'd
this is about right before I became a mess, like, motherfucker.
Oh God, what do they call that? If I astral projected out of my sleep.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know if you guys know what that is, but that's where like your soul, while you're sleeping, comes out of your body and like travels around and like. I almost feel like I even have a. Do I talk differently? I feel like I'm a vulgar ass cunt now. I mean, look, I'm not even cussing in this video. Did I cuss one time? Now you say one wrong thing, or I even misinterpret what you're saying, and I'll immediately call you a cunt. What happened to me? What happened? Wow. Just looks at shit. I wish I could run errands for me if it did it. But it's supposedly like yourself coming out of your body and then coming back in. And then when you wake up in the morning, like when you feel like that, like someone's holding you down, that's supposed to be you Amber. Returning to your body. Hold on a minute. Does that mean that I was being fake? Because I don't think I was being fake. I think I was just talking as myself. But the more I progressed on YouTube, it's like the less bullshit I tolerated. Breezy. Like I'm a bitch. Even if you like, even sometimes new people will come in my chat and I misread what they're saying, like they're attacking me, and I'm like, go fuck yourself. And they're like, no, I didn't mean it in that way. I'm like, oh, sorry about that. My voice is higher now. Oh, thanks. Thanks a lot, Don. Maybe it's all the hacking you did. Made me squeal like a pig. Yeah, I think it did because, you know, it is a toxic relationship. I mean, shit. It was that Justin Katz that broke me. I'll never forget. Anyways, this one time, I think I was like 24, 25 years old. So exactly, like Patty. Ago, I was sleeping and I was having a dream. And in my dream, there was this creepy ass lady. And she had like really weird eyes. And I mean, obviously, these are true stories, by the way. Dead. Or she didn't use Neutrogena, something like that, because her skin was horrible. Okay, I still have humor. She was in the corner of my closet, and I just remember her making this really weird sound with her mouth and her throat, like, oh, and it got louder and louder, and I heard a crash, like a really, really, really loud crash, and it startled me out of my sleep, and so I woke up, and the sound, and you guys, I kid you not, I'm not lying, the sound came from my closet. It did. And I was terrified. Mm-hmm. The entire night, I did not move. I kept the blankets over my head. I was sweating, pouring sweat under my blankets. I would not move. And finally, when the sun came up, you know, because the light protects you. You're smart. I got out of my bed. I walked to the closet and I opened the door. And I swear, every pole in that closet that was holding up my clothes and all the the shelves, the boxes on top of the closet, on both sides of the closet. This was a walk-in closet. Everything fell down. Everything to the ground. Everything was on the ground, and I just stood there in shock, staring at it.
Naked.
So
I was naked. I forgot to say that part.
Maybe when I breastfed my stuffed animals when I was little, like it sucked some stuff out of my brain, and I'm just going crazy. Maybe it was me like astral projecting, just like pulling an April Fool's prank on myself. But I think it was like January. Hold the phone. Excuse me. Earth to Robbie. Hi, I'm your future self. When you mention April Fools anytime after this year, that is your wedding anniversary, which you are bitter about. Can you please shut the fuck up? God, I was so naive and stupid. What a piece of shit. You ever look back at your old self and be like, why don't you just shut your fucking mouth? You have no idea what you're getting yourself into. You're sitting here on YouTube telling a story about a ghost, and little do you know that your entire life is about to be exposed and that your dick is going to be all over the internet. Literally, your full frontal penis is going to be everywhere, and people are going to use that against you and threaten you with it. So sit there in your innocent little room with your cute little Power Rangers shit and talking your little fake voice, but let me tell you, shit's about to hit the fucking fan. So enjoy it while you have it, you little piece of shit. Dawn Designs. Oh, Dawn. Is that Dawn K? Dawn, are you hacking into a different account? Yeah, that's a good idea. When we feel like we're getting overwhelmed, it's time to just dip out, just even for a couple of days. And what that means is not just not coming onto your channel, but literally don't even look at anything. And it's hard because like I'll still listen to YouTube when I take breaks, but nothing in these communities. It'll be like Sue Dillon, who does the prank calls, or which, by the way, let's watch a couple of those before we go. She makes me happy. Oh, that's your other channel for crafts. Oh fuck, I didn't know you're a crafter. Hey, will you make me a home craft thing for my new home? Something that's special. It could say hacker on it or something. It could be like a mouse cover for my computer. You know what I'm saying? Holy shit. So that was me before I became a fucking lunatic. You ain't gonna find me doxing those videos, is yas? Now first names just fly out of my fucking mouth. Kidding. No, they don't. So I try to be as polite as possible, you know? I just want to be a really good person. So... Oh, wait, hold on. Sue Dillon. She has a new best of Sue Dillon. I want to show you a couple of her new pranks because she just makes me happy. I love her. Her channel is called Sarasota. Hold on, I'm going to put it in the chat. Sarasota. And she's on TikTok as Sue Dillon. But her prank calls are the best. She is the best. There's her channel. Innocent Robbie just wanting to talk about ghosts and hamsters. They ask, I know, now my hamsters are used against me. I can't even fucking tell people when my hamster dies because they're like, he did it. He fed it to pigs. I know he did. That's why he was reviewing pigs. Do you notice how he wasn't talking about his hamster while he was talking about the serial killers that feed people to pigs? It's because he has something to hide. We have it all. We have it all. I know. I looked into it. Just trust me. I have the proof. Cut to the proof. I was talking away and nobody heard a fucking word I said. All right. Here's Sue Dillon. Sorry about that.
Wow.
I did. Sorry. All right. What I was saying is she doesn't really look like this. It's an old filter she uses on her face, and she doesn't talk like that. She's a really pretty, funny chick. So hold on. Here we go.
A threat is like
No.
me
Okay, hold on.
This is a
leave business, honey.
I love when she says, honey.
Oh, you're yelling at them kids all the time.
Hold on.
I ain't
excuse me.
Oh God, this is gonna be a good one.
What are you talking?
that ain't my cat. That's a stray.
All right.
Okay, hold on. Let me get to the beginning.
I
of
just
this one.
need you to know.
Here we go.
I just
But let me see. I'll probably end up walking.
Okay,
down
here
that
we go.
way. All right.
bye.
I love when she starts crying. It's just funny.
Hey, James, it's Sue. I live in the house with the fenced-in yard to the left of you.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm all right. I just ain't been getting good rest because I always hear you hollering at your kids and the dogs barking. And I just need you to know, James, if this continues, I'm going to have to take this to the law.
What are you talking about?
That dog of yours, it's what is it? It looks like a German Shepherd, but it's always barking. Boo, boo, boo. So damn loud, I can't stand it.
Your cat.
My cat.
Yeah, your cat's out there at 11, 12 o'clock at night meowing.
No, it ain't. That ain't my cat. That's a stray.
She's so
Well, there
witty.
ain't really much you can do. I mean, I try to keep the dog quiet, but I gotta let him out. He's gotta pee.
Yeah, that's fine, but he's raising hell all hours of the damn night.
Well, he's in the house. He ain't out there no later than 12:30. So
He's probably barking at your ass because you're always hollering at your kids. You need to quit screaming at them babies.
what are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about, James.
I think you got me confused with somebody else.
James, I don't got it twisted. Nobody else hollers at their children like you do.
Oh my God.
Excuse me?
Yeah, you don't need to raise your voice at them little ones.
What are you talking about? Are you on drugs?
No, honey, don't be ridiculous. I ain't huffed canned air in 7 days.
What?
What do you mean, what? You need to get your hearing checked. Maybe that's why you're yelling at them kids all the time.
What are you talking about? Who is this?
I'm your neighbor, honey. I live in the house with the fenced-in yard to your left.
Okay.
What do you want me to say?
What do you want me to say?
Tell me you're going to quieten it down so I don't have to get the law involved.
Yeah, she'll probably be live today.
You wanna play that game?
Yes, I'm not.
You really wanna go
I
there
don't
with me?
play games, honey. I bring business. I'm strictly business, honey.
Well, so am I.
Okay,
As
good.
far as I'm taking this is a threat.
It ain't a threat, honey.
It is a threat. You're calling me. and
Don't
you're
be
threatening.
ridiculous. I ain't threatening you. I'm just telling you. Quieten it down.
You're sitting right here with me right now.
I'm not threatening you, damn it. A threat is like me saying, I'm gonna come bust your ass.
You're saying you're gonna call the law.
That's not a threat. That's a
Yes,
promise.
It is a threat.
That's a promise.
Well, let me find your cat over here again.
Don't you dare hurt my cat.
Let me find your cat over here.
That's a threat. That's a threat, James. Don't you dare hurt them
Get
cats.
dog right off the chain and
He's gonna
leave
cry.
that cat.
Don't you dare hurt my cat. Don't you dare.
Play games?
Don't you dare hurt my cat.
Stuff on my clothes.
Don't you dare hurt my cat, you crazy son of a bitch. Don't you dare touch my damn cat.
Shit.
Hello?
I could watch her all day.
Is this Tawana?
We'll do one more prank. We'll
Yes,
open
it
one
is.
more.
I don't know if you know me, Tawana, but I'm dating Bill.
Huh?
I'm dating Bill.
You're dating Bill?
Yeah, and he's your ex, ain't he?
Uh-huh.
I wanted... Excuse me. I wanted to let you know that I caught gonorrhea from Bill.
What?
And I know it's from you.
No, No, sweetheart, you don't. This must be somebody playing on my damn phone.
No, because you're a Scorpio and you're freaky as hell, so I know you go to
You
something
know
like
what?
this.
Stop playing on my phone. I ain't Bill in 4 years, so get the out of here playing on my phone.
I know.
This mother choke your old ass.
Please, honey.
God, I love her.
Oh, this is Andrew.
Hello, Andrew.
All right, hold on. So I'm gonna hit.
How are you?
Let's see if she has a live scheduled for today. She normally does Sundays with Sue. I know Siren's going live in 3 hours. So her next live stream is, what's today's date? The 16th. So she's going live in an hour and a half. So I'm going to drop her live stream. So you guys, what she does is she prank calls live, and like people place orders. And if she has a room available, then you can place an order during the live stream, and you give her a phone number and what you want to say to the people. But here's her live. Sue's live today. So there's her live stream for later. And I'm going to go. I actually started producing a new song, and I got the whole instrumental produced out. Now I'm just going to do the lyrics. So I'm going to go work on that and do some laundry. But I hope you guys have a beautiful day. I'll see you in Sue Dillon's later if you're over there. And hold on. Let me make sure I put the link to her channel so you can subscribe to that. And then we will go out with, let's see, not that one. No, not that. Let's go out with Mind Your Business. I haven't played this song in a long time. This is an original song of mine for people that don't mind the business. Oh, wait a minute. Pause, bitch. Fucking pause, bitch. Shit. Damn. Love you. Bye, Jerry D. All right, here it is. This is an original skank. Oh, not you. I wasn't calling you a skank. Have a good day. Damn. Why is it every single time I do something good for myself, there's always somebody trying to get in my way? Fuck off. You're just over there hating because I'm getting shit done. You waste all your time complaining, moaning, bitch, because I won. Yeah, I won, bitch. You know I run this. You lost, put me in the lead. I made the hit and you made the miss. Oops. So why you gotta hate? Get your own shit and your own life straight. You better get your shit straight. Get your own shit and your own life straight. Mind your business. You don't wanna see me mad. Don't wanna. Mind your business. You better just step on back. You don't wanna see me mad, so you better just step on back. Mind your business. You better just step on back. Damn, all I'm trying to do is live my life, and people come up to me like, fuck you, and I'm like, you too. Bitch. You contradict yourself every time you run your mouth. You point out all my faults with your insults and assaults. But I'm done, bitch. Won't put up with this. Even your nose where it don't belong. Spouting out words even though you're wrong. So why you still talking? Just shut your mouth and get to walking. You better shut your mouth. Just shut your mouth and get to walking. Mind your business. You don't wanna see me mad. Don't wanna. Mind your business. You better just step on back. You don't wanna see me mad, so you better just step on back. Mind your business. You better just step on back. You better step on back. Mine. Now every time I turn around, you gotta be up on my business. Yeah. You gotta think it to myself. What the hell is up with this? Business. And I may be a small little guy, but you better move, and I tell you why, bitch. When I get mad, it's like I don't feel anything, and I just feel invincible. I don't want to be like that, but people piss me off, and I'm just like, flipping tables, breaking shit on the wall, not feeling any nothing at all. Is it terrible that I don't feel any guilt? Are you listening? Listen up right now. Really want to get these feelings out. If you really want to come at me sideways, you can hit the road and get walking down the highway. Adios, little bitch. I'm not gonna make you have yourself a really nice day. Don't wanna see me mad. Don't wanna. Mind your business. You better just step on back. You don't wanna see me mad, so you better just step on back. Mind your business. You better just step on back. Man, I really need to clean up my potty mouth. How many times did I cuss in this song? F it.
No chance, no